Hello everyone out there, this is AJ from Late Night Productions, coming back with another episode of Final Fantasy VII. This game never seems to end. With me this week, I actually have a guest. Say hi.
Hello, it's me again, Ashar.
How you been, Ashtar? I've been seeing you since the last blue moon.
Chaotic? To say
In-
the least.
That's how you always are.
Well, I have a lot more new responsibilities put on me with college due to, well, recent events that I will not name.
Yeah. What the whole world is going through right now. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, where we last left off is we got the high wind, and now we're going to go look for Cloud after we breed a gold chocobo, because I found a way to do it without having to race at all. So
Yes, it is. There's a couple ways, but AJ over here found a guide that a lot of people have made good reviews of. So AJ is going to follow that guide to the letter and get a gold chocobo that way.
Yeah, and I did try this on the PlayStation. That I do with the copy I own and stuff like that, and it does work. So I'm hoping, because isn't the Steam version a direct port from the PlayStation or something like that?
Yes, it is a direct port. Of course, there were some things that needed to be done to make sure that the port actually works and doesn't look like absolute crap.
Yeah.
But other than, like a couple of coding shifts, everything in the PS2 version, that's a glitch or a thing you can do, exists in the PC version.
And we're trying not to exploit a lot of glitches. The only reason I'm doing this is because I don't like doing the whole gold chocobo side quest, if I can get away with it.
Again, there's more than one way you can get a gold chocobo without racing, but
this is the best way to get the best one.
This is a way to get the best one. This is just one of... We're just going to follow this one.
Yep. Anyway, ready to go?
Yes.
I love the soundtrack of the High Wind, by the way.
High Wind has a good soundtrack.
Let's go. Alright, we need to go to... Icicle Inn area, okay. And yeah, it changes as soon as we get on the world map.
Well, look in the sky and you kind of understand why.
Yeah.
The weird thing about Meteor being sort of like an end-all is that Meteor was just a normal spell in most games, and still is. I don't know why it's like this weird plot MacGuffin end-of-the-world thing in this game.
I don't know. And yet you can use Comet in this game.
Comet is the lesser version of Meteor, usually.
Okay, here's the tracks we're looking for.
Yeah, it's just real weird that they decided to relegate Meteor, which is a normal spell in every other game, that's a really powerful time spell, to the end of the world thing. Same with Holy, by the way. You know, the spell that Aerith was trying to cast?
Yeah.
That's a white magic spell in most games. A really powerful white magic spell, but a white magic spell nevertheless. It just became a plot MacGuffin for some reason.
I know I put Chocobo Lure on somebody. I don't remember who I put it on. There it is. It's on Yuffie. Okay, we're good.
Just as someone who's seen a lot of Final Fantasy games, it is really weird to see when they decide to make certain things like plot MacGuffins or ascending to a higher status than they normally are.
Remember, we're looking for 2 white rabbits next to a Chocobo for this to work.
Yeah, well, the Bandersnatches here aren't going to give you any leeway. I forget exactly where Bandersnatch comes from. That might be a Lewis Carroll thing, though.
Ah, I messed someone up.
Yeah, that's the one you want to go for, right?
I usually go for hit. I don't know really off the top of my head.
I believe hit does 1-to-1, but yeah, it does slightly more than hit.
Now
like
to run into
yeah.
tracks.
Like, if you get yeah, I think it does more than hit.
You know the music that plays during a chocobo fight is different than the usual battle music?
Yeah, it's a really nice guitar riff.
Very surfer.
The weird thing is that the chocobo music has changed every game.
This is a regular battle.
It is never the same kind of music theme.
I think I'm a little over leveled for this place.
In 5, it was one of them was drums, and the other one was a flute.
Mm-hmm.
In 6, it was this weird techno.
And in 7, it's a surfer theme.
In 8, it's a rock song.
I vaguely remember that. It's been a while since I played 8. It's funny, I have the remastered version of 8, it's just I haven't been playing it much.
Like, someone has actually made a list of all the chocobo songs, if people want to go listen to that later. It's very strange. Yeah, while you're fighting Bandersnatches, I'm actually gonna go look up what the heck a Bandersnatch is.
Go ahead. I have chocobo lure on. I should be trying to get a chocobo, right? By keeping the regular battles. See, that's the rabbit we need, but we need a chocobo to go with it. And I need to heal Tifa at some point.
Okay, Bandersnatch is Lewis Carroll.
Okay.
From the novel Through the Looking Glass, and the poem Hunting of the Snark.
Okay. Item.
Weird. Wow, these poems are... Wow, these are old. Bandersnatch was first made in 1871. Wow. By first first mentioned.
Hmm.
Jeez. Forgot how old Lewis Carroll is sometimes.
Lewis Carroll. Where do I know that name from?
Alice in Wonderland.
Oh!
I believe Lewis Carroll's actually like a pen name or something like that, and that's not the real name of the person who wrote it, but... I'd have to look that up, and I don't want to say... certain.
Come on! I gotta eventually encounter a chocobo, right?
Yeah, Lewis Carroll was a pen name. His actual name was Ludwig Dodgson.
The other one sounds better. No offense.
Born 1832, died 1898.
Huh. You know, eventually we're going to encounter a chocobo, right?
Eventually. I don't know if leveling up the lure actually makes it better.
I don't know. It's never really been an issue, you know, in my opinion. You know, it wasn't an issue when I was doing this on the PlayStation, mostly because I was using my brother's save at the time, and my brother kind of maxed out material if he could.
I think actually if you level up the chocobo lure, it increases the chances, but I could be wrong about that, and I'm not gonna go look that up. I've done enough searching things.
Oh look, they're dead.
Yeah, also the Bandersnatch does like to appear in other FF games.
Hey!
There we go.
Let's see, it's the right one. It's not. We have to run it off.
Yeah, this is the terrible one. Yeah, chocobos do have a blue magic, but it's not worth the trouble. It's called Choco Buckle. Or, it's actually called a couple of things. Either Choco Buckle...
Whoa!
Yeah, you hit the chocobo. It does this when you hit it. It attacks everybody.
And then it runs off.
Then...
Bye-bye.
Anyway, Choco Buckle has another name, but I forget what it's called. It does more damage depending on the amount of times you've run.
Huh.
It's real weird, and, you know, the calculation looks like someone decided to just drink a bunch of caffeine and try and do math.
It doesn't work that way, does it?
It's a very weird calculation. It's like the amount of times you run over like 16 or something like that.
That's weird math right there.
It's real weird. But again, it's not worth it.
This might take the whole episode to do, at this rate.
Quite possibly.
So this is just kind of probably going to be a filler episode, huh?
Probably.
Oh no, we're filler! Well, at least I'm getting experience out of this, yeah?
Yeah. It's also a pretty decent amount, because these Bandersnatches are a little tougher. Again, there is a way to farm Titan armlets at this point, but you might not want to. Like, the armlets that don't give you a lot of materia slots and stuff like that usually have stats to back up the fact that they don't give you as many materia slots. Titan armlets are one of those. They give you more strength, but give you only like 4 slots or something like that.
Nope. You think I would have killed their whole population by now, you know what I mean?
Crisis on Infinite Bandersnatch.
Hmm?
As a Crisis on Infinite Bandersnatch.
I mean, what are the chances that we actually get the chocobo we want? And never mind. No, wait. No, it's not right. It has to be either 1 rabbit or 2 rabbits, but not, you know. So. Oh
Okay,
wait! I just attacked my own character.
I thought it had to be 2.
It can be either 1 rabbit or 2. Peck, peck, peck. Peck,
But it
peck,
can't
peck.
have a Bandersnatch.
No. Peck,
Okay.
peck, peck. Peck, peck, peck. Peck, peck, peck. I didn't mean to attack Yuffie, by the way.
Right.
Bye!
Yeah, those killer rabbits, I think, is that what they're called?
They're called, jumpings.
Okay, never mind then.
It says in the thing, first, fly to the Icicle Inn area and catch a wonderful chocobo. Wonderful chocobos only appear with 1 or 2 jumping enemy pictured below, and it's the rabbits.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're
Which
looking
means
for.
that... Okay, what area is this called?
This is the Icicle Inn area. Good thing I brought enough tents.
Yeah, hang on, let me find out. So, the enemies that appear are Bandersnatches, Jumpings, Velcros, Chocobo. So... So the only 2 ones that you're gonna get that here that are wonderful are just a Chocobo and a Jumping, or Chocobo and 2 Jumpings.
Yeah. By the
That's
way,
it.
my Titan materia leveled up. Miss. By the way, you gotta love RNG when it comes to trying to get a chocobo.
Yeah. Again, I think leveling up the materia makes it a better chance, but I don't know about that.
I'm just doing the small patch, so I just have to hit back and forth, back and forth.
Well, I was just more curious on what formations a wonderful Chocobo could appear in, period.
Ah.
So, and there's only 2, so...
Either 1 jumping or 2. And we gotta make sure to give them green so they don't run off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I've done that. I've been in the middle of a battle, forgot to give the chocobo greens, and it ran off.
Yeah. I believe Geishel greens caused them to stay the longest?
Yes. I thought it was pronounced Glishel.
I have no idea how you're supposed to say it.
Well, once the remake comes out, we'll all find out, huh?
Guess so.
I'm slowly whittling down their population.
Especially when you get crits that are 4 digits.
I know, right? At least I'm getting a lot of high potions out of this.
That is one upside.
This must be riveting to watch.
Again, there are other areas you can get wonderfuls, but
This is the one the guide recommends.
yeah.
Oh, my alt material leveled up. Sweet. Once you master materia, it replicates itself, right?
No.
I thought it did. Wait. Please, please,
No.
please.
Materia does not replicate itself when you master
come
it.
on.
You might be thinking of a different game. Because I remember the strategy for, you know, the crisis on too much infinite money involved buying a lot of alls, maxing them out, and then selling them because they sell for a crap ton more.
Huh. Sorry, Chocobo.
But mastering a materia does not give you a copy.
I thought it did.
No. You might be thinking of a different game.
Hmm.
As far as I know in this game, when you master a materia, all it does is just make it so that the materia's stats are better or something like that. It just means that you no longer need to pump any AP into it.
I should probably heal. No, I don't think I need to heal just yet. Well, I wanted to level up Tifa, so here you go. Ooh, Transform leveled up. This episode should be called Chocobo, Gain a Gold Chocobo and the Grind that goes with it.
Yeah. Getting a gold chocobo without racing is tedious, unfortunately. It's tedious both ways, honestly.
But this way, once you get the Chocobos, then that's, you know, then it starts getting easier.
Yeah. When you get the first 2, then you're good. I don't specifically know why it wanted you to get some of the things you did, because some of them are kind of not used in this step.
Destruct leveled up and Yuffie leveled up.
Ooh.
Going to heal. Range. Like battle. I hope the next chocobo we have to catch in the other area is a little easier to do, you know?
Chocobos are real squirrely. Also, again, it might be because
We haven't used
I
the
do know-
lure since, like, start of the game.
well, I know that when you level up other materia, it gets better at what it does, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be the same.
I have so much gil.
Well, there are shops that can alleviate you of that problem.
It's not a problem right now, anyway. Oh, you missed. And they all have their backs to the camera. I wish there was a way to fast forward, you know what I mean? Like have like a time 10 speed multiplier.
I mean, if you were doing this on an emulator, then yes, there would be. But since you're not, unfortunately, there isn't.
You know, I thought Bloodfang healed Red 13.
It does.
No, it didn't this time. Stardust Ray!
Well, here's the thing about lifesteal stuff. If it's the end of a battle, it won't show the HP gain.
Weird.
And you also have to be careful about it, because if you use it on an undead enemy, it'll hurt them.
You know what? I know I shouldn't probably run, but...
No, running is faster than just hitting the chocobo and making it leave. Pretty much every single time you see a formation of a chocobo you don't want, just run.
Nope.
Also, it seems like you're encountering them more often if you don't hit the chocobo.
Well, if we get more than, say, 2 in a row, then I'll subscribe to that theory. You know what I mean?
Alright, understandable. That's probably just lucky, honestly.
Nope. Bye!
Or somehow I'm right? What?
Okay. Anytime now. You know what? Since it's leaving, can I stop running now?
Yeah, I think as long as you don't hit the chocobo itself, I think it's fine.
I'm going to heal myself real quick. I think we're starting to run into things to talk about.
Yeah, kinda.
See, this is the enemy we want, but,
We're not finding a chocobo with it. So... RNG is going to be doing this a lot.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, excuse me.
Oh, just humming along the victory. Gonna be hearing that a lot.
It's funny, my ringtone on my phone is actually Sephiroth's theme.
Yeah, One Winged Angel.
Because it is so... the one part is so, like... Oh, I can't remember what I was saying here. Words escape me.
Yeah, that'll happen. We're getting plenty of Bandersnatches.
Yeah, but that's not exactly what we want.
Welcome to RNG, where it either likes you or hates you.
It liked me on the PlayStation! Howling Moon? What was that?
Wait, what?
Red 13.
That might be a limit break.
Oh, it's this 3rd level limit break.
Because you used Stardust right enough, I think.
Or I defeated enough enemies.
I don't remember how you're supposed to get most. I think the first one of each level is you defeat enough until, you know, level 4, which is special.
I have his level 4 limit break already.
Which one? Red?
Mm-hmm. Remember we got Vincent already? You have to defeat the monster that,
Is in the safe, yeah.
Yeah, and that's how you get Red 13's thing. Oh my god.
I forget how you get, like, the final limit breaks of a lot of people, honestly.
I know, with Cloud, you have to, like, I think it's available at the Gold Saucer or something like that.
It is. It's a lot of points, though.
Mm-hmm. Come on. I just want to get lucky. Not in that way either. Ugh. If you wear the hair, like, on your arm and it feels like a bug, but it's not a bug.
Yes.
Oh, please. Oh, please. Please, 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 please.
Fingers crossed.
Nope. Bye.
Chocobos are not being nice today.
Sorry this is not the most fun thing to watch, guys.
It's necessary, unfortunately.
Because when we get a gold chocobo, we can get a really powerful materia that can be kind of annoying to some people.
Yeah. The material's real good since it's non-elemental and does a crap ton of damage, but unfortunately it's also the longest summon in the game.
Yep.
And some people just stop using the material because it's so long of a summon.
And you can't skip it.
Yup.
Oh, that reminds me. I was looking up how to, if you could put boosts on the game or not. Apparently you can put one where you boost you right to level 99 and all that. I don't think we want to use that unless it's like at the very end of the game.
Well, we shouldn't use that even at the end of the game.
Why's that?
A lot of Final Fantasies and most RPG games sort of have a curve where there's a soft cap and a hard cap. The hard cap's always at, you know, like level 99 or something up there.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a soft cap where eventually you're going to hit a level where your stats stop gaining large, and it's just going to take longer and longer and longer to get levels. And levels just become not worth it. So honestly, it'd be just best to just stay on the curve and deal with the soft cap thing. Because the game doesn't really expect you to actually blitz yourself to the hard cap, usually.
One day this chocobo will be mine. Oh yes, it will be mine.
There's the chocobo theme again.
Nope.
Bandersnatch, go away! They just love appearing when they're not supposed to.
Uh-huh. I'm not mad at you, Ashtar.
I know you're not. You're mad at the Bandersnatches.
Bandersnatch just sounds like a dirty word in itself, by the way.
It's a creature.
I know, but you know how my brain is.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, RNG on the PlayStation apparently loved me.
Apparently it's just not being nice, I guess.
Oh. You know, I would swear, but this is a PG channel.
Sorta? Sorta.
Yeah, I mean, there are some swears here and there.
PG-13.
Mm-hmm.
We can't go any higher than that, though, otherwise bad things happen.
And I'd rather keep my channel, if that's okay with you guys. I'm tempted to start running away from all battles at this point, just to speed things up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I could always use the experience, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, the main problem with chocobo farming is this.
RNG.
Uh-huh. RNG is the main problem.
So what are you saying, after this, we just start running away from fights?
That's probably a good idea.
Unless there's a one fight we actually want.
Yeah. There's not really a lot of fights around areas that are gonna give you really anything good. At least not that I can think of.
Please, 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 please.
Hello, Bandersnatch. How are you?
Don't be nice to them. Oh, I forgot I have counterattack on Red 13.
I heard that.
I can leave it like that, it's fine. Maybe I should put the luck materia with the chocobo materia.
That might have been a good idea. I think that actually does help.
But I don't remember who has the luck materia. Tifa.
Isn't there an option? I was about to say, isn't there an option to just de-equip everybody who you're not using of their materia?
Hmm.
Oh, there was.
Let's put mob in. Okay.
Yeah, these Bandersnatches are just
They're the worst right now, you know? I mean, run,
They're more
please.
just annoying.
Run.
Yeah, this is the annoyance that a lot of people went through as well. Again, there are other places you can get wonderful chocobos, but
This is where the guy told me to go.
this is where we were told to go.
Yay. Can I please run? Thank you.
Honestly, out of all the areas that have wonderful chocobos, this area probably has, you know,
The most?
the two. It has two, which I don't think is the most, but I know it's not the least.
By the way, the running animation's kind of funny.
Yep.
Come on. Thank you.
Yep. Look in the Bandersnatch country. Enjoy your stay.
Can't escape? Oh.
Wait, what?
It's because I was attacked from both sides. One of the X's is blocked.
Yeah. That's the problem with pincer attacks, is that you can't escape them.
Why aren't you dead? Thank you. All the crits.
Yeah. I have to sit up a little bit.
Alright.
Yeah, we apologize in advance that this isn't the most thrilling thing to watch, but this is to expedite the fact that AJ here does not like the racing, and that the racing in this game is also kind of BS.
Mm-hmm. Can I please run now? Thank you.
While the racing does have some good rewards in it, you pretty much need a maxed out gold chocobo to even think about winning, like, some of the best races, really. And you need a wonderful chocobo at least to win the first race, so it's kind of a little skewed. I mean, you can try with just any regular chocobo you pick up, but more likely than not, whatever you pick up is not going to cut it. And what the game doesn't tell you is that greens and stuff, while they increase stats, only increase stats up to a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Ready time now.
if you take the advice from, you know, Chocobo Billy and say, oh, you know, feed all your greens to your Chocobo, you're wasting your money more than you are anything else. Wasting your money and time. If you don't have a great Chocobo to begin with. Like, there is a person in the game who does tell you all about the intricacies of Chocobos and Chocobo breeding, but one, you need the high wind to get him.
Well, we have the high one, but...
Yeah. Two, he is in a super secluded spot. You practically need a guide to find out. And three, he doesn't even know how to make a gold chocobo. He can only tell you the steps to get, you know...
Wait.
Every other color.
Yes!
Finally!
Where's my glacial greens? I know I have them. We weren't fast enough.
Yup. That's the other issue.
Do I even have glacial greens?
Did you not buy them?
I thought I did. Hold on.
There should be a sort button.
You mean arrange?
Yeah. I don't think they're under throw.
Oops, wrong button. Name?
A name might work. It should be after... Nope, no glacial greens.
Well, that could be a problem. I mean, I could use some of the other greens I got, I guess, and...
Don't... Glacial will keep them there for much longer than any other green you got.
Okay.
Like, so, I've seen people use higher-end greens, it'll only keep them there for like a few seconds.
So what we need to do, go back to the highway, go back to the Chocobo farm, buy glacial greens, and come back.
Yes.
So, the last, what, half an hour is like...
It wasn't wasted because we did figure out that it does exist.
It's just... I'm going there. I'm on the wrong continent.
And the guide was...
I'm on the wrong continent.
Yeah, at least the guide wasn't lying to you, is what we figured out here.
Yeah. Hi, Midgar. Bye, Midgar. did I forget to buy glacial greens? I feel stupid.
Shrug. Honestly, it might have just slipped your mind. You were so busy preparing everything else for this that you must have just thought, oh, I bought glacial greens at some point.
How much should I buy?
I think glacial greens will keep them there for like a decent amount of time, but you should buy a handful.
So about no, I think 30 is a little too much. What do you think?
Like unless you plan on staying there for a while, glacial greens you shouldn't need 30. About 20 might work.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
20.
Right now,
20 should be more than enough, but let's pack a little extra just in case.
like I said, we can always come back and get more because we have the money.
Yep.
All right. Take 2. Do you remember the airship from Final Fantasy VIII?
I think.
It's called the Ragnarok. Oh, I
course.
love that ship.
Of course, it's named after the end of the world. Why wouldn't it be?
I'm just gonna run away from this fight. Oh, look who it is! It's our old friends.
More Bandersnatches? Hello, yes, we never left.
Can I please? Thank you.
You know, I'd pull out the quote about the definition of insanity, but I think
We get
it'd be
it.
best so we just continue.
I think that's the fastest I've ever gotten away from a battle.
Yeah, speed I think does.
I'm mashing
Go in
keys at this point. I think I'm losing my mind, Ashtar.
Ah, that'll happen.
Wow. Okay, that happened.
At least the battle was over quick.
Wait, I have magic. Why am I doing that?
I mean, you're getting plenty of high potions.
Like, can you hear me, like, button mashing over here?
A little bit. It's not too loud, though.
I think I'm just losing my mind, Ashtar.
Again, definition of insanity. At least you're not alone for this, otherwise it might get crazier.
Oh, I might start talking to myself?
Possibly.
I
The
didn't think
human
this...
brain does not like being alone. Also, yes, this is more tedious than you thought it was because they don't tell you how much time this takes.
They just say it's RNG and just good luck.
Yes, and they don't give you percentages on the RNG, which I should mention that the Wonderful Chocobo percentages in this area,
Are not that high?
you know, in every area they're not that high. This area just has the better chances of most areas.
To all 3 of you watching right now, I salute your patience. Okay, I can run away anytime. There you go. Oh no, we're running away from bunny rabbits. Oh, we're real tough now, huh, Ashtar?
It's more of the, like, we're not looking for you, leave sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing worse than this is trying to farm the rare drops or, like, the rare steals.
Mm-hmm.
Which we're not gonna do, so...
Yeah.
Keep in mind, there are worse things than this.
Oh. Yes!
Nice.
Now I just gotta find before they run. Oh no, don't tell me it's all at the bottom. It is. I don't know who that's on.
It's on the rabbit.
Good. Yes!
Nice!
About time!
That's one!
And now we got one more to go. Where's the unlock button on the iPad? Where'd my button go?
Okay, so, you gotta take that back to the high one, I believe.
Yeah. I'm so used to using the WASD keys to move around in a game.
Also, keep in mind you will not get on encounters as long as you're on that chocobo.
If I remember right... Send it to the stables. Alright, now we need to go to the medial area, which I actually have not been yet. I don't remember where it is. I think it's this way. I think. Is Medial this way?
I have no idea, honestly. It's been
Years?
an age. It hasn't been years since I've last seen this game, because I rewatched a playthrough, but I don't intimately know this game. I never played it myself. I've only seen other people play it.
No, this isn't the Medial area. I remember the Medial area has like a lot of forests. So let's go look. There it is. Okay, we need the tracks over here. They are. Okay, before we do anything, I am moving those glacial greens around.
Yeah.
That could have been really bad.
Also, you should probably save.
Sure it's in the right spot. Yes, okay. Use 10. I know, I need to save. I will save. Give me a minute. Alright, here we go again, Ashtar. Okay. Yes, actually, that's what we need.
Nice.
Come on, don't run, don't run, don't run, don't run, don't run, don't run, don't run. Come on, be good. Don't be done, don't be done, don't be done. Okay, you're just spinning. No, 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 no! Oh! Oh, God. Chocobo Lord.
Of course. Of course.
It levels up right when we don't need it anymore. Alright. Let's send you back to the stables. It'll eventually find its way, right? And it just kind of phased out of existence. All
Yep.
right. Okay. Let's get back to the stables. The stables are this way. I swear I know my geography. Park.
It's fine.
Get as close as I can without going in. Think that's close enough? How do I... Okay, that's how you hard reset on this. Okay. I need to save. Save and then hard reset, which is an Alt F4 pretty much.
Well, make sure you have both of them in the stables and then save.
No, I'm following this exactly how it is. Just trust me on this one, okay?
Are they both in the stables?
Well, it doesn't hurt to check, I guess, real quick, and then start this. I guess no. It doesn't say anything about going in, so they should already be there because I sent them to the stables.
Okay.
Okay, saved. Hard reset. Relaunch the game.
Don't know why you need to do this, but okay.
It's okay. And there they are. Okay.
Like, there's no reason other than like manipulating RNG that I can think of that you.
That's basically what we're doing, is manipulating the RNG. Okay, hold on. Let's see, talk to. It's like the great one first. It should be female if we've done this right.
All right.
The great one should be a female.
Which one?
The great one. But that's
okay. So the one we got second.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that's the great one we did.
Okay, if I'm right, this should be a female. Yes, we want to put it in our stables. Put it in.
You're not captured.
Yes! Wait, I am... Oh, wait, I forgot to relaunch on your end, Ashtar. I'm sorry. It is a female.
Okay, then we did do this right.
Can you see okay now?
Yep.
Okay. We need to give her a name. Just give me something random, Asher. I don't care.
Genevieve? I don't know.
How about just Jen?
I guess. That's the first thing that came to mind. I don't know why, but...
Alright. Next book, The Wonderful Chocobo, and it should be male, like I said, if we've done this right.
Okay.
Yeah, let's put it in. Yep.
Alright. Why don't you name this one since I...
Oh, no. You might like this name, Ashtar.
Oh, don't you dare.
No, I'm just gonna call him Ash.
Okay.
Alright. Next, save your game and hard reset again. So we have to go back outside and do this again. Basically, do it again. What we did earlier, again.
It's probably it's probably to make sure that now that you have the two genders set in, that the breeding process will give you what you want.
Alright. Save.
Could you set in RNG that you manipulated, now you're manipulating it further.
Alt F4. Make sure I'm streaming to you before I do this.
Alright.
Tab. Why is it not letting me do it now? There it goes.
Alright.
No, I messed it up. I messed it up. I messed it up.
How did you?
I'm supposed to run right into the Chocobo Ranch. So the RNG doesn't mess up. Or at least the RNG that we want to manipulate. And because I wasn't running towards the ranch, I may have messed it up.
Okay, so...
I'm just restarting, pretty much.
Well, I think you need to load the save you did before you hard reset, and then hard reset again. That's why you saved
there. There we go,
so
here it is. Okay. Run into the stables again, talk to Chocobo, and feed one cracker green to any Chocobo. Okay.
Yeah, either.
And then mate the great with the wonderful, choosing the female first and using the carob nut.
Yep.
If we do this right, we should get a blue Chocobo.
Yeah, so... The main reason why you use carob nut is because even without the RNG manipulation, carob nut is needed. Like the great Chocobo breeder I mentioned will tell you that the carob nut is needed.
Okay, it says pick the female first, yes, okay.
And a lot of this is RNG manipulation.
If we're lucky, it'll be a blue. If this is working the way I hope.
Okay. Ironic.
No! I'm going to have to reset and try again.
Yeah. Well, what you need to do, I think, is go back to the menu, load the save room before you hard reset, and then hard reset again from that save. And then walk directly toward the ranch after you reload.
What do you mean?
You remember how it said save before you hard reset?
Uh-huh.
After you go on the ranch? Why it's asking you to do that is just so in case you mess up the RNG, you can load that save to hard reset again from that point so that the RNG is back to where you want it.
So load, don't run in, save, and then hard reset.
Well, what I'm saying is load the save from before you hard reset after you went out of, found out their genders.
Uh-huh.
Load that save, hard reset from that save, and then go, after, reloading the game, go straight into the Chocobo stables and do this, what you just did.
Why is it not?
Because a lot of RNG manipulation is you save before you hard reset so that if you mess it up, you can load the save before you hard reset so you can just reset again and try again. And if the guide's saying specifically it will be blue, then... Or is it green? Whichever one it specifically says it's good. Yeah, whichever one is specifically saying it's gonna be. If it's not that, that means that, again, we didn't reset right.
Okay, it says to feed... Let me try reading this right. One. Okay, just one. Okay, after that... Now mate the great female with the wonderful male. Okay.
We apologize if this isn't the greatest thing to watch, but this is expediting a lot. Again, the races aren't the best. They were an idea.
Now, if we're lucky, it'll work this time. Please be blue. I think that's
Okay.
blue.
That's blue.
Oh, right. It's a female. Is that right? Hold on. Yes, it's supposed to be a blue female. We did it.
Alright.
How about you pick this one? I picked the last one. Or just pick Choco because I fucked up. I messed up.
Yeah, Choco's fine.
Alright, exit the farm and fight 6 random battles, and then do the save reset thing again.
Okay. Alright.
Farmland area, the battle should go pretty quick.
Yes. Does it say the save after you've done that and then reset?
It says, exit the farm and fight 6 random battles, save as close to the farm as you can, and a hard reset once again.
Okay. And remember, if we mess it up, we just need to reload this before we hard reset and just hard reset again.
I did want to catch a chocobo, actually, but...
It's... I don't know, that will... It does say random battle, so I don't think it minds about that.
So you have 5 more after this one. Work! Work, work!
Of course, the one time you don't want to catch one is when one appears.
I know,
You
right?
probably want to take that lure off.
I wasn't even anywhere near the chocobo, things either.
We should probably take that lure off. Let's leave on the luck materia, but let's just get rid of the lure so that doesn't happen again.
I'll put cover on her for now.
Alright.
5 more to go. Boing, boing, boing. We might go a little over, but if it gets the desired result, I think it's worth it.
Yeah. Special treat. The stream, it goes longer than usual.
I mean, last week went pretty long, but still. Only went about 20 minutes over, but still.
This will go probably... I have no idea, actually.
We'll have to wait and see. We have 4 more battles to go.
It's a good thing I turned in all the homework I needed to. Although if this does start approaching 5, problems will happen, because I still need to do...
I understand. You have stuff to do.
I still need to study as if class were happening.
Look at those damage numbers.
It's great, isn't it?
So if we got
So
blue female this time, what color and gender should be our next one?
If everything's right, it should be, I believe, a blue male, because if you breed 2 blues, it will give you a green?
Actually, we're going for a green male. And you'll see...
Okay, then...
Like I said, RNG manipulation.
Yeah, green male. Then it will be...
Green male plus blue
might need-
female is...
black. The black one.
Yeah.
But we might need 2 of those. I think we need 2 of
No,
those.
not with this guy. Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
How many battles has it been?
We have the chocobo, and then how many after that?
I think we have 2 left? Maybe 1 left after this one?
I mean, if we're unsure, we can just reload.
Oh, look at that damage. I'm so scared.
I think it's been 6.
I think there's 1 more. It doesn't, even on the PlayStation 4, if I doubted myself, I did 1 extra and it didn't have any issues with it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do one more just to be on the safe side.
Alright, do one more to be on the safe side, and then we'll get as close to the farm as we can without going in and reset. We'll save and reset.
Yeah. Peck, 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 peck. They look like mutated ostriches.
Who knows what they actually are?
Oh, look at that crit.
Yeah, these creatures are much lower level than you are. They are just going to be deleted.
Alright, get as close. Save and reset.
Well, hard reset. That's the one problem with doing stuff like this, is there's a lot of resetting.
To make sure you get the, right RNG and whatnot. Feed 50 greens to any chocobo. I usually just gave them to the female from the beginning, you know what I mean?
Does it say what type?
The cracker greens.
Okay.
This is why we have a lot of them. And like I said, I usually just give it to the first chocobo that shows up.
Alright.
Okay, meet the great female with the wonderful male again. Choosing the female first. Choose your remaining carob nut. Following the sky, you should end up with a green male.
Alright. Yeah, that's the one problem with feeding them a bunch of greens, is that it takes a bit.
I know, right? Okay, breeding chocobos. Mating chocobos. Choose the female first, and then choose the male. This one. And Ash, yes. This one with the carob nut. Last one we have.
Yeah, I know there's one island you can steal carob nuts off of an enemy, and they always have carob nuts as a steal.
Cross your fingers, Ashtar. Here we go.
Already am.
Here we go. Please, please, please. Be right. Green. That's green!
Yep. Right. Okay, after naming it, we should... Well, you name it this time.
No, since you didn't get to name the last one because I messed up, you get to name
Well,
it.
I would have just said name... Just give it the generic name, honestly. I didn't have a good one last time.
This is just me being me right now. Because why not, you know?
Makes sense.
Alright. Exit the farm and fight 8 random battles. Is this actually
Well...
going...
You want to save before doing that, or...?
No, it doesn't say to save.
Okay. Well, it doesn't say it has... We have to go a specific place for the battle, so we can just go outside of the farm and do it again. We're in no real danger to fight stuff here, so...
Oh no, a back attack. Maybe giving the cover materia to Yuffie wasn't the best idea. Oh well.
She's a little squishy for the cover materia.
Well, at least for right now it's okay, but later on it might be an issue.
Yeah.
7 more to go.
Alright, I'm gonna keep a mental track this time.
Look at all that spazzing. Spaz, spaz, spaz. Like I said, they look like mutated ostriches to me.
Again, I have no idea what they're actually supposed to be.
What, we have 6 left?
Yes. Again, I'm keeping a mental note. Okay.
Squirrel!
Yep. I believe those little squirrel guys have level 4 suicide, if you don't already have
I already
it.
have it.
Yeah.
Haven't ever used it, but I have it.
Not a lot of enemies are level 4. There's some which specifically it's real good to use on. Like I mentioned before we started, but... usually bosses and things like that where it, you know, where you might want to use it, they are not going to be multiples of anything.
Yeah.
Most bosses are have levels that are prime numbers. I don't think there's a level question mark spell in this game.
Though I am kind of hoping we get Pandora's box. You know that one, don't you?
Yeah, Pandora's box is well known for being the bane of everybody, every person who's been trying.
Every completionist.
Every completionist and every person who's trying to finish the blue mage list.
How many is this, F-Star?
It's been 1, 2, 3, 4. This should be our 4th one?
So we're only halfway done?
Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4. This should be 4.
I feel like it's been a lot more. Maybe I'm just losing my mind.
It might have been 5.
You think we should do one extra just be safe?
You want to risk it?
It didn't seem to hurt it when I was doing it on the PlayStation version.
Okay. Yeah, this would be... Yeah, this is 5, we'll call it. It's probably actually 6 now that I think about it, but...
I should probably heal Yuffie at some point.
Probably. It'd be very embarrassing for her to fall over at this point.
Bubbles!
There's actually an interesting attack those guys will do.
They healed Red a little bit.
I believe it's like, I forget what it's called, but it's like... a bunch of gold will spray out of the ground, and while it does hurt you, it actually adds to your gil count. Like, it gives you money just by them doing the attack. And you getting hit with it. I forget what it's called, though. It's also not a lot of gil. It's about, like... I don't know. It's a lot for when you first run into them. Like, it's a decent amount of money for when you first run into them, but... in the later game, it is completely not worth it. Gonna be a lot of that.
How many more?
That would have been 7, right?
I think. So this might be our last one.
Yeah, that would have been 7 because you had 2 more. Because we were at 5, 6, and then you mentioned bubbles, so yeah, this would be 7.
And then we got hard reset again.
Well, does it mention anything about getting close to the ranch, or just hard
Yeah,
reset after
that's
you're
what
done?
we were gonna do. Turn the camera around.
Yeah, save and hard reset is what it's gonna do.
As close as there. Okay. You alright there, Ashtar?
Yeah, I missed a little bit of sleep last night, so I'm a little yawny, but don't worry about it.
Make sure Ashtar can see. Okay. Feed 5 cracker greens to any chocobo. Mate the blue female with the green male. Choose the blue one first. Use the Saraha nut. Following this guy, you should end up with a black female.
Okay.
Uh, 5. Okay. Like I'm just gonna feed him to the first one that pops up because.
Understandable.
Yes. Okay. Mate the blue female with the green male, choosing the blue female first. Okay.
Right.
Why does the blue look more vivid on my TV screen than it does here, I wonder?
That might be because how it was ported over.
Maybe. Maybe.
Some things do not port over 100%.
This one. And come on. Yeah, this one. With the Saraha nut. At least I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm not sure.
We don't need to get the pronunciation of these 100% right. We just need to do this.
Here we go.
Sure.
That's black. Ish. Well, this is, I guess, as close as black as this game can get, you know?
It's more like dark purple.
I thought more dark gray. It is a female. Yes, this is right. And you
Alright.
get to name it.
Ew.
Hmm? You only have 6 spaces to do it.
Raven.
Alright. Exit the farm and fight 3 random battles. And it says, note, if the black female isn't ready to mate after 3 random battles, go out and fight 4 additional random battles.
So if she's not ready to mate after 3, then go fight 4 more for a total of 7. Got it.
So I guess we could have checked if they were ready beforehand. Huh.
But that might have messed up the RNG.
So the question is, do we want to check or do we want to just go on blind faith?
Well, what it sounds like is that we'll do 3 and go check, and it sounds like the RNG does not change if we go and check. And that all that happens is if we go check and she's not ready after 3, we have to go fight 4 more. And that she will be ready after 4 more.
Gauntlet gained.
That should be just a piece. That should be an accessory, I think.
No, it's... Oh! I forgot. Yuffie got a level 2 limit break, but I've never used it. So that's why she never got her second level 2, and that's how she got Gauntlet now. So I gotta switch to level 2 real quick.
Heh. Whoops.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh, just whoops.
Oops-a-doodle. Now I'm just gonna run in a circle. This is the second battle we've had.
So after the next one, then we go check, and if it's no, then 4 more. If it's yes, then...
Go out, reset, and...
No, go out, save, reset.
yeah.
I mean, some people do this without saving, but those are people who are very, very practiced in what they do. Or very, very... Or very, very bold.
Look at those crits.
It's a beautiful thing when...
This is the third one, right?
Well. Yes, that was the third one.
Let's go into the farm and check.
Yeah, depending on the answer, either this will be good or this will be a little longer.
I guess this one is ready. Okay, never mind. Let's go outside and do our thing. Yeah?
Yeah, it sounds like it doesn't matter if you do that.
Alright.
As long as you don't do that after, you know, the extra 4.
Save.
At least that's the sort of feel I'm getting from how the guide describes that.
So far, we're actually doing well, except for that one hang-up at the beginning.
Well, again, the beginning's probably the longest part because the sheer amount of RNG that goes into it.
Feed 6 cracker greens to any chocobo, which I'm just going to feed into the first one, because why not?
Yep.
We're actually at the very end of this, Ashtar.
Yes, we are.
I don't know why it says buy 70 when you don't use the full 70.
It probably says buy... Why it says buy 70 is just in case. Like one of those things of, if you mess up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm guessing if you accidentally mess up the first step or something like that, or they expect you to use the cracker greens as lure. You know, as bait.
Mm-hmm. Make the black female with the wonderful male.
Which doesn't make sense in my head, because if I remember correctly, Geishel greens, you know, or however you're supposed to say it.
Glacial, whatever.
Keep the chocobo in the battle the longest. And most other greens only keep them there for like a few seconds.
And now we need to give him the Zeo nut. Now, if we've done everything correctly, this should get us a gold chocobo.
All right.
Here we go.
They may also.
Oh look! I got an achievement. The gold chocobo achievement.
Yep. You did it. Well, why they probably asked you to buy more than you needed of cracker greens is to feed the rest of the gold. Maybe.
What should we name it?
Well, it's your turn.
Uh, Goldie, I don't think would actually... Well, it would fit, but it'd be a little on the nose. Um... Lulu.
Alright.
Oh, right, we now have a gold chocobo!
Yes, we do.
Shall we go get that one materia? Since I mean, we have a little bit of time.
Yeah, I know there's that materia. I don't know if going to the Chocobo Master does anything with a gold chocobo. I don't think it does, though, so... I'm not gonna bother asking you to do that. But yeah, it might be best to go get that materia, since we can.
I love the music that plays when you're on the chocobo.
Yup.
So, Ashtar, do you think the guide was worth it?
I mean, it worked.
Mm-hmm.
I won't deny the fact that it worked.
And now we can go pretty much anywhere, even the place with the high wind won't go.
Yeah, the one good thing about the gold chocobo is that it is able to just go wherever the heck it wants.
Yeah, there's the island.
Like, everything except the gold chocobo here has restrictions to where it can land.
Okay.
Or go.
And the good thing is, because we own the chocobo, it stays in place.
Yup.
It will wait for us. Hey, look, we got another achievement.
That is the most powerful summon.
Hey, look, I have an empty slot.
And also the longest summon.
Now I want to go get into a battle just to use it, you know what I mean?
I mean... I think the summon itself is like a minute or so long.
And we actually didn't go over time.
I mean, what you should probably do is when you get back to somewhere you can save for the love of everything.
Yeah, because saving right here might not be the best idea. I don't know. If I load back in, will it load me on top of the chocobo?
I don't think you can actually save on the chocobo. I think you actually have to get off the chocobo to save.
Look at me, I'm breaking the laws of reality. Yeah, I can't access the menu on the chocobo.
Yeah, they did that.
I'm gonna go back to first where the high wind is.
Good idea.
So this, basically, the gold chocobo is a chocobo on steroids.
Gold chocobo is legendary for a reason. Like, if you go talk to the chocobo hermit, he tells you it's pretty much like a myth, a legend.
I didn't know I could do that.
Do what?
Get into the high wind on the chocobo.
Yeah, you can do that. The only problem with that is that the minute you land the high wind, you come out on the chocobo, I think.
So it has its own little stable in here. Cool.
Yep.
Do you think we should just save in here, or do we want to return this to the actual stables?
We should probably just save in the high wind.
Save, heal, and all that.
Yeah, save, heal, and then the next time you come back, you can decide what to do next.
So we get 2 achievements in 1 run.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Oh, look at this! Does a little dance. Sorry, I'm giddy that it worked and it's kind of carrying over a little bit. You know Yuffie gets airsick?
Yes.
And it's the funniest thing.
I mean, no one told her that it would be an airship.
We have a little bit of time. I mean, we can go a little bit over. I want to get the leaving Tifa with Cloud thing done with, you know what I mean?
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
You forgot, didn't you?
For a moment. But at least it'll stay in place when we leave it here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just don't forget where your parts your chocobo.
Can I please? Thank you. I know there's some stories here, but we kind of just want to do the story thing.
Oh, here's a funny thing about, this little ride.
Hmm?
If you say, I think if you say no to Tifa, you get, I think if you say no enough to Tifa, like, Barrett gets in the roller coaster.
Oh, yeah, the whole dating thing.
Yeah. You can have other characters do it too, and it's really funny.
Ugh. Ow, 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 ow. Been sitting on my tailbone and I just shifted my weight. Ah!
Like, you could have Vincent on the date, and he just does not talk.
Vincent doesn't give a...
He just ellipses most of the time. And it's kind of funny.
You know, honestly, I don't miss doing the voices.
Yeah. That's why I never did them in the first place.
Well, you did Hojo that one time.
And it killed my throat, and I regretted it.
He's alive! Tifa's not gonna like what she sees.
Oh, she will not. Cloud is,
Mako poisoning, or Mako poisoner, whatever.
I think it's Mako.
Mako,
I mean, that's how
Mako, something.
I think Mako's how the shark is said, so I'm just gonna go with that.
Mmm.
I mean, in Japanese it's Mako, but it's probably Mako. Could be both.
The chair rolls forward on its own, I just realized.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's
His brain's been overrun pretty much.
kind of not all there right now. He is in a state of... He doesn't know who he is.
Would it be a catatonic state, or am I thinking of the wrong thing?
He's
here?
in a near catatonic state. Catatonic is when you're completely out.
Mm.
Near catatonic is where you can still sort of function, but a large amount of your brain is just
Not there.
not there. He is pretty much a vegetable at this point.
Needs someone to care for him and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. think the idea of, Mako poisoning is supposed to be sort of like radiation poisoning, I think.
That's what I was thinking too. I love Red 13. I wish I did more with him.
Red 13 is special.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of characters have some pretty good stories, some characters better than others, but Tifa's not taking this real well.
How would you feel if your best friend ended up like this?
Not good.
His mind's a million miles away.
Again, he is in a near vegetative state right now.
She blames herself. I have a feeling.
It's a little bit of it. She has some guilt for the fact that, she blames herself for making Cloud go.
By the
She
way,
blames herself.
on a side note real quick, I like how Red 13 can sit up on his hind legs and cross his paws like he's, like, mad, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he'll do that.
Anyway, you were saying?
I think she also blames herself that she wasn't there for him.
And that, she didn't tell him how she originally found him.
Mm-hmm. Or the fact that some of the stuff he remembers is kind of off.
Mm-hmm. That is very true.
Yeah. A big point of what that doctor said was, if someone falls into the live stream, they don't exactly get back out due to the sheer amount of Mako energy that it emits.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that Cloud did is somewhat of, sort of like a divine intervention.
Yeah. I feel so sorry for both of them, you know?
Yeah. Tifa just does not know how to cope with this right now, because she thought she lost him, and now that she has him back, he's not all there. He's not who she remembered.
Mm-hmm. You okay?
Yeah, sorry, just got an itch and I might be bumping my mic up a little bit.
Is Sid falling asleep?
Probably. Sid is the stereotypical, I am too old for this.
I think no, Vincent's the oldest in the group.
Vincent's the oldest, but that's only because he's sort of this weird Mako vampire.
Yeah.
By, like, actual biological standards, yeah, he's the oldest. But out of everybody who isn't immortal due to weird shenanigans, Sid is the oldest. Sid is probably, like, in his 40s or 50s. He might even be in his early 60s. Yes. Hey Palmer, how do you feel after getting hit by that truck?
I remember in a bridge they showed him like headless or something like that. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, that truck is kind of amazing. Because you think that they're gonna pull an Indiana Jones. No, truck just sidelines him. Oh boy, that is...
That's some strong materia. If I remember, if you collect all the giant materia, don't you get like Bahamut Zero or something like that?
I believe so, yes. Actually, each... Other than not only collecting all of them will give you something, but each one you collect also does give you something. On top of that. Scarlet here is...
Exaggerating?
Yes. Also, if you noticed, her laugh is sort of that Japanese sort of onomatopoeia thing. Like the kia haha thing.
Okay, this is what triggers the Fort Condor thing. That also gives you the Phoenix materia. Okay.
Yes. Now...
Oh god, I used to always felt the corral thing until I figured out how to do it properly, and I'm like, I feel stupid.
Yeah, so... Corel is there, and Fort Condor is very in-depth, but you don't necessarily have to invest too much into it to actually win. Because here's the thing, even if the units get past the defenses, all you have to do is just do a fight, and then you're done.
Yeah. Remember, that's what I was doing earlier, because I didn't know it took this to actually trigger the right event.
Yeah, Phoenix is also really good materia.
Can't it trigger the party's KO'd, or no?
What do you mean?
I know in 8, you get this Phoenix thing that once your party dies, it triggers and brings you back. I don't know if it does that in 7.
Not in 7. What Phoenix does is that, it is a party-wide, Phoenix down. That,
also does fire damage?
That does fire damage to the enemy as well. A lot of fire damage. Let me double check to make sure that I'm getting that right. Yeah, so... Yeah. So, it deals a bunch of fire, and revives everybody that's fallen at full HP.
So it's like, huh, what?
Yeah. So it is better than Phoenix Down.
I like the music that plays, like, during this, because it's kind of playful, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It is possible to have Phoenix trigger when you go down using the final attack materia. Which gives somebody a chance to use Phoenix after being killed. Provided they have the MP, which it takes 180 to cast. Phoenix ain't cheap.
I like how Sid runs. He just like looks so cocky.
I'll be back in a minute.
KK.
Go to the bathroom.
KK. Save. Oh, great. I need to get my chocobo back. Can't just leave it out in the world. I need to get my chocobo! Gonna take it back to the ranch, you know?
Yep.
So here's a question: do we want to continue and try to do the coral reactor thing, or do we want to stop?
It's probably best if we stop, because if we keep going, we will... I will probably have to leave, like, in the middle, because I do have stuff I need to do.
Alright. I think we actually... this was a very productive episode.
It was.
And RNG and all. Back in the high wind. Let me save in the high wind. Like I say, we can do those in the next episode.
Yep.
By the way, I just realized this is our 20th upload of Final Fantasy VII.
Yay!
And I guess it kind of fits that, you know, we did what we did in the 20th episode. Okay.
I guess so.
Save. Again. Alright, folks. This has been a lot of fun. Or we're gonna have to call it here for the week. Yep. So, we got a gold chocobo via some convoluted method that actually ended up working. We found Cloud and left Tifa behind. And now, in the next episode, we're probably either going to go to Fort Condor or Coral. I haven't decided yet. So, until next week, this has been AJ.
And Ashtar.
You guys stay safe out there, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye!